Aloha, my beautiful Geminis. I'm Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I am here with July 2019 monthly Zodiac reading for your sign. So this month is already going to be interesting. We have Chiron going in retrograde July 1st. We have a new moon in Cancer July 2nd, and that's also the total solar eclipse. We also have Mercury going in retrograde on July 7th, and it's going to stay in retrograde into July 31st. So that's pretty much a whole month of us being in the past, stuck in the past. We also have a full moon as well as a partial lunar eclipse on July the 16th. So as you can tell, this month is going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs, a lot of reflection, a lot of reliving the past, for lack of better words, a lot of reliving in the past, trying to, get to our next step, trying to figure out, okay, where in the past did we mess up? Or not necessarily mess up, where in our past did our life change? And how can we use our past to brighten our future? So this is going to be a whole learning lesson. So make sure you're paying attention this month. But let's jump into the cards and see what the energy has in store for your sign. All right, Geminis. So let's go ahead and call on some help. I call on fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. I call upon my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my way-showers, and my protectors. I call upon the Most High within me, Sai-Hu. I also pay homage to Papa Legba, who grants me access into the spiritual realms. All right, so crowning your energy right off the bat, what are you walking into this July, Geminis? You are walking into higher levels of consciousness. You are walking to greater wisdom. You are walking to greater clarity. You are walking into greater balance and alignment as well. And it's important that you tap into this consciousness. And underneath it, crowning it, you have fearlessness. So don't be afraid to go deep. And this can be with conversations as well. You don't have to always entertain a shallow conversation. Sometimes take it up a notch. Elevate somebody else's consciousness. Let's get on higher vibrations. Why are we still talking about, basic shallow conversations when we can be talking about, different levels of enlightenment? We can be having conversations that actually trigger our consciousness to get us to think at a higher vibration, which in turn get us to vibrate in higher vibrations. So definitely this month, tap into that consciousness, and don't be afraid to tap into that consciousness. Don't be afraid to show and share that higher consciousness that you have. This consciousness that's dealing with that third eye chakra, to where you are knowing the truth. You also have creative projects. Ooh, and underneath it you have life purpose. So thank you for that breeze. With this creative project, this is important because this is you finding different ways to express yourself, and that's probably why you really got this consciousness card, because you're going to have to tap into your consciousness to see, okay, what spiritual gifts do I have? And it doesn't even have to be spiritual gifts. What gifts and talents do I have? How can I express my creative passions? Like, how can you express yourself creatively? Pretty much. But also, look, take a deeper look at this card, yo. This is why I love the energy. A lot of people ask, how do you read tarot cards? Now look at how deep this card gets. As you see, she's playing the harp, and she's getting guidance, 2 sets of guidance from angelic divine beings, whether these are her angels, her ancestors. It can be God, it can be whomever, but she is getting angelic divine guidance. And you see here, they are blessing her hands. They're blessing her with the talent to express herself creatively. But if you take a deeper look, you see that they are circulating divine energy from above down to her crown chakra, which is going to ignite her higher consciousness. She is pulling higher consciousness from above down to her. So she has that knowing. She has the consciousness and the knowledge and the wisdom and the clarity to access her creative expression, to express herself creatively. Whether this is singing, playing music, whether this is painting, whether this is, you know, healing art through hands. Like, it's so many ways to express yourself creatively. But like I said, don't allow your fears to stop you. Tap into your higher consciousness. Tap into that deep aspect within yourself, knowing that, you know, you are a creative being. You have two cards here talking about fearlessness. You have fearless self-love. This is you loving yourself fearlessly. This is you choosing to love yourself and not caring about what other people think. This is you choosing to take care of your consciousness, take care of your third eye, take care of, you know, you. This is you choosing to express yourself and how you love yourself. That could be what the creative project is how you express your love for yourself. You may have to find creative ways to love yourself, you know? And when I mean creative ways, because some people can be like, well, what is a creative way for me to love myself? For some women, that can be applying makeup. I put some makeup on today, and guess what? It felt good. I was jamming, listening to some soca. I even had some Moneybagg Yo playing, switch it, you know. But that was me showing myself that I love myself. That was my way of expressing to myself that I love me. That I'm going to put this makeup on, I'm going to dance, I'm going to look in the mirror, I'm going to feel beautiful because I am beautiful. I'm going to feel loved because I am loved. But that was my creative way of expressing my love to myself. Some people sing, some people dance. You find what your creative outlet is, your creative project. Pour that love into you fearlessly. Do not be afraid. Yet again, do not be afraid. Because fear is going to hold you back. And look, you have this Tower card. So you have 3 cards talking about fear. This Tower card can be looked at so many different ways. Fear and fearlessness. You have him on this end falling, and he's fearfully falling. But then you have on the other end this person who is gracefully falling because they know, guess what, when I hit that ground, I'm taking off running. I'm landing on my feet, and I'm landing right where I need to be. Plus, this person has the proper consciousness, the proper guidance, the proper wisdom to know exactly what's going to happen, what's coming in store, you know? As you see, she still has her crown on. He lost his a long time ago. It's still all the way at the top. And that consciousness that ties with our crown chakra, our third eye chakra and our crown chakra go hand in hand. Really, all of our chakras go hand in hand. But when you're dealing with those higher chakras, that third eye chakra and that crown chakra, that's where you're getting the most wisdom and the most clarity from. And it's important with this Tower moment because this is definitely groundbreaking changes that are coming, that are happening in your life quite rapidly, you know. But what I see with this Tower energy is that for a lot of you, this is just you breaking ground to plant and start something new. You know, this is you refusing in the past, because we are going through Mercury retrograde that's going to take us back to the past. You know, in the past you probably were stuck into too comfortable to change. So the universe had to intervene, completely shake up your world, shake up your way of thinking, so that you realize, oh wait, there is more to life. There's more to my life. I have purpose. You also have, wow. You have divine connection. The inspired intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, wow. Drop the mic. I told you I'm getting a microphone just so I can drop it. I think I'm going to get a little small toy microphone. That way I can still be dramatic. Oshun, really? You just going to fall? Really, Oshun? Y'all just don't know how disrespected I just got by Oshun. She just came and just flew into my cup of water. Anyway, what was I talking about? That's my inspired intuitive message. The inspired intuitive message you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance, beings of divine light. You are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. Like, I couldn't even read that right, y'all, because I was too busy cheering like I'm a damn Gemini. I'm not even a Gemini, even though we all have, you know, all of the signs within us. But this is absolutely beautiful, Gemini. You know, you are developing a divine connection. You know, you are connecting with your higher self. And like I said, it's important for you to be fearless about it. Don't be scared. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace you. Embrace your truth. All right, let's pull one more. That's the card. That's the card. We have this Hierophant. And this Hierophant is the number 5, talking about changes yet again. But this Hierophant card is also talking about commitment to a spiritual path. You have these keys here. You're about to get some deep clarity, some deep wisdom, some deep divine guidance that's coming to you. But you must commit to it. You must be fearless in it. You know, this spiritual journey isn't for punks. It's not. If you are a scary cat, if you are, you know, fearful and doubtful, this journey is not for you, because it's going to break all of those. You're going to literally have to face every fear you have head on. You're going to have to look it in the eye, and you're going to have to go after it and say, you know what? I'm stronger than you. I'm better than any fear. You cannot stop me, and you will not stop me. All right, my beautiful Geminis, that was absolutely beautiful. Continue to go deep within yourself. Continue to search for your truth. I'm sending lots of love and healing energy your way. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit my website at www.lovegoddesshealing.org. You can also send me an email. I definitely recommend you guys get a reading, because we are embarking upon some crazy energies, as you can see with this Tower card, just in your sign. Not to mention, like I mentioned already before, we are entering 2 eclipses. We are entering Mercury retrograde and Chiron retrograde. It's time for some divine guidance. It's time for some deep clarity. It's time for some spiritual advising. So make sure you find somebody that you can trust. If you don't have anybody, you can always come to me, and I will be sure to guide you on this crazy journey that we call life. Sending lots of love and healing energy your way. See you at the top. Bye.